Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I have done this before in one of my previous tutorials. It was quite some time ago, but I am keeping this all in real time. So I actually show you both hands, my left and my right. I'm doing my right now, and I am taking off this this set, and I only had this on for about a week on this hand, and for some reason I just wanted my nails chopped off, and I mean chopped. So right there, cutting it all off. And ironically, I'm totally okay with it, because every time I cut them off I'm like, oh my god, why'd I do that? But no, I'm okay with that, and next week they'll be long again. It's fine. That's the beauty of doing your own nails. You don't ever have to be on somebody else's schedule. You just get to be on your own. So I do, again, both hands. So I'm going to go through my non-dominant hand, meaning my right hand with the tools, painting my left hand. And then at the end, I actually switch to doing my right hand with my left hand, which is my non-dominant hand. And I figured I would go ahead and try that with this one. Normally, I'm not going to show you both hands because it's repetitive, but I got a lot of really good feedback that you guys liked me showing the non-dominant hand kind of versus my normal hand. Does that make sense? Because obviously when you're doing nails yourself, whoa, sorry about that. Someone just flat out gunned it. So normally when you're doing your nails yourself, you know, you have to figure out how to do your non-dominant hand. Well, normally in my tutorials, my right hand is already done, meaning I used my non-dominant hand to do my right hand to make sure I can show it in a tutorial on my dominant hand. I know that probably sounds really confusing, but literally I practiced using my non-dominant hand, and honestly, if I can do it with my non-dominant hand, say that 5 times fast, then I can do it on video with my dominant hand. So that's kind of like my mindset behind my videos. But I honestly really enjoyed your feedback on my non-dominant hand tutorial, which would have been this one that I actually have. So that's why I figured I would go ahead and show this, because this is just a redesign. I'm not building up anything. If anything, I'm taking off almost all the structure here, because when you wear your nails as short as I went, like barely over the edge, you don't need a lot of structure. And so I take it down, and you'll see me file and file and file, and then you'll see me kind of take it towards the edge to make sure that I don't have a lot of bulk there, because when I take off that kind of tip, you will have a lot more bulk there, because again, you're coming down from your apex. So I'm actually going to go ahead and let you guys watch this, and I will catch you back when we are doing the gel part. All right, so now I'm taking gelish. If you notice, I didn't do anything else, literally nothing else. I didn't take tack, I didn't take primer, because what I'm actually doing here is going over the gel that already existed. So again, I left all that gel on that I previously had. I just thinned it out a lot, actually. And that's the best part about this redesign, is I'm not fully taking off my nails. I am just coming in and doing a redesign, meaning I don't have to build structure. I don't have to do anything. I could have just buffed the top and like kept the length and structure if I wanted to just like change the color, but I wanted these bad boys chopped. So again, just taking that gelish. The reason I did that cone bit to kind of smooth out the part where my natural nail was, just in case some of this gelish accidentally got on parts that I didn't have gel on before. So it was kind of like a CYA type thing. And that way you won't have lifting. And if there was any lifting there, which thankfully there was hardly any lifting with these gel nails that I previously had. Granted, they were only on for like a week. The right hand's a little bit of a week and a half, I think. Maybe a little longer. Guilty, I'm one of those people. But now we're going to come in with the color. I'm taking Rosy Posy Buttercream, and I am doing this so thin. You could probably do it a little thicker than I am here, but I just was like scraping this bad boy on, and I'm okay with that. That does not bother me. And I get pretty close to that line. Again, this was only a week of growth. When I do my second part of my nails, like the right hand, you'll see I have to come out a lot farther away from the cuticle. I mean, not substantially farther, but definitely farther than I'm doing it on my left hand. So I do this coat all over all the nails, and I will catch you back. All right, now we're coming in with our second layer. In my opinion, if you do it right the first time, meaning your first layer is like on point, your second layer, you obviously want to be on point as well, but like it doesn't need to be. Is that terrible for me to say? Like, if you really do your first layer, like, really, really well, like, you're concentrating, you're really in there, you're getting it together, your second layer is just quick. I don't know what it is for me. I feel like maybe that's why sometimes my nails kind of look like a mess. I don't know. I think I do a decent job. Yeah, I kind of get it on my cuticles, but I clean those up. But I find, again, first layer, your best layer, second layer, you come in and it's all right. You know, life moves on. Like, you just keep going. And that's what I really like about, especially these buttercreams, because you do it thin, you get down into the sides, you really get in there, and I love the buttercreams. I cannot say enough really good things. Anything you use on top, I think Fusion has an on-top gel as well. I don't have any Fusion. I just pretty much use Light Elegance. I do have some accents, which actually I use in this tutorial for their leaf gels because those are so pretty. Okay, now we're coming in with the design because I thought about leaving them naked, but then I decided not to. So I'm taking the stripey brush with black tie buttercream and directly on the nail. I didn't cleanse it. I didn't take anything off. I'm just kind of coming in with this little it reminds me of one of those dandelions. It's kind of what it looks like, actually, now that I'm looking at my nails. Because even though these are being a ton pre-filmed, I'm like A-okay with doing the voiceovers like now. So like everything is done. So again, I'm taking these little flicks of black out, and I loved how this came out. I seriously did. You don't have to be overly perfect with it. I think that's what I like a lot about this flower, is that you kind of just do lines and move on. So I am taking the block brush, which again, those two brushes came in a set, and I am taking that Accents Leaf Gel. I am using their white gold, which is essentially a silver, and that is what is going all over I wouldn't say all over, and that's probably a very bad term to use for this, all around those kind of black lines and that black dot in the middle, which I will just go ahead and let you finish and not blabber.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa.
All right, so this is the only one that I had silver dot that was just silver. I mean, I could have gone into a gel and done it, which I probably should have, but I didn't grab the green. I literally grabbed a silver dot out of this and placed it in the middle, which is kind of funny when you realize that I literally could have just grabbed like diamond and done that. But anyway, it happened and I did it on both hands. You're welcome. So I am taking my matte top coat. This is by Light Elegance, and I have said this once, twice, a million times. Anytime I use a matte top coat, you want it to sit on your nails for just a little bit before you jump in and cure. Otherwise, you will have those kind of ridges in your nails, and you don't want that. And these come out really thick, this top coat, so that's why you see me kind of spread it on the other nail. But see how there's a bunch of lines in there, but then they start to fade away, because I think that's a big mistake a lot of people make, is actually doing it and then putting it right in, and then some of them have actually ridges. To prevent the ridges, leave it on your nails for a second, and that's why I'm doing the matte first, because I'm actually going to do glossy on that ring finger with the design. I debated matte because matte with white gold would have looked awesome too, but I just had to have glossy because those foil nails give me all the life. Like, I think my next set might be foiled with flowers underneath, or flowers on top. If I don't think that video's up where I got the nail foils. But anyway, so I am going to cleanse these bad boys, and we are finished up with the tutorial. I have decided I'm not going to talk through the second part of the video. I kind of split this up so you could be done with it now if you don't want to see my non-dominant hand. So I kind of split it up that way. For you guys, I don't know if that's what you wanted or not wanted, but I figured I'd kind of just show you a quick glance at it. But now we're about to start over. I also have the full reveal at the very end, where I do like the thumbs into the hands and then the wave, like bye. Okay, but I'm actually leaving you here because I don't want to talk through the whole thing. You guys are probably sick of me hearing my voice. So again, you will have music. I left it in real time, good, bad, or indifferent. We'll see. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Come on!
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight, because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Just stay one more night. I'll be by your side. We'll live for a new day. We live life the hard way, but not today.